The Dragons of Game of Thrones, Then and Now.
Three of the most powerful forces in the world of Game of Thrones are Dany's dragons, Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion. Over the past 6 seasons, they have grown from the size of small cats to 80-foot giants.
Before the time of Game of Thrones, dragons had been extinct for hundreds of years. The Valyrians rode dragons and used them to conquer Essos 5,000 years before Daenerys Targaryen. All of Valyria was wiped out with a cataclysmic volcanic eruption 400 years before the events of Game of Thrones. The only surviving noble family were the Targaryens, who conquered Westeros with the 3 remaining dragons. When these dragons died, the species was believed to be extinct, leaving behind only their skeletons to decorate the Red Keep and petrified eggs. Dany received a gift of 3 petrified eggs at her wedding in Season 1. They hatched when she brought them into the funeral pyre of Khal Drogo. Dany is known from that moment forward as the Mother of Dragons. When the dragons are born, they are about the size of a small cat. Dany discovers that they only eat cooked meat in Season 2. She teaches them the command Dracarys, the Valyrian word for fire. They respond to this command to kill Pyre and free themselves and their mother from the House of the Undying. We see them fly in Season 3 when the dragons arrive with Dany in Slaver's Bay. She tricks the slave master of Astapor into giving her command of the Unsullied in exchange for her dragon, Drogon. He burns the master alive, revealing a fierce allegiance to Dany. This is further shown when the ambassador from Yunkai threatens Dany. In the beginning of Season 4, we learn that even Dany cannot completely control these magical creatures. They become more independent, and Drogon starts burning the countryside in search of food, accidentally killing a child. Dany is forced to lock Rhaegal and Viserion in the Great Pyramid of Meereen to protect her people. Drogon is nowhere to be found. Dragons never stop growing, but enclosed spaces can hinder their growth. This is why Rhaegal and Viserion are smaller than Drogon, because they are kept underground for almost 2 years. In Season 5, Dany allows Viserion and Rhaegal to burn and devour a great master when the Sons of the Harpy murder Barristan Selmy. Drogon comes to his mother's aid when the Sons of the Harpy try to assassinate her. It is at this point that Dany is finally able to ride the 40-foot-long Drogon. In Season 6, Tyrion releases Viserion and Rhaegal from their chains because they are not eating. This is really interesting because nobody else has been able to get close to the dragons except Dany. Is Tyrion secretly a Targaryen? Also, Drogon doubles in size in Season 6, which we see when Dany rallies the Dothraki behind her to sail to Westeros, making him about 80 feet long. In the episode Battle of the Bastards, Drogon lands beside Dany so that she can ride him, and his brothers break out of the Great Pyramid to burn the ships of the Great Masters. We see them last flying with Dany's fleet to Westeros. It has been revealed by director Matt Shakman that the dragons will be the size of 747s in Season 7. They will certainly be a force in the upcoming battle between the living and the dead.
Do you want to hear more about the history of dragons in Westeros and Essos? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.